wanted to spend just one moment talking about the gizmos in boxcutter. There are two of them in place. The first one can be toggled whenever you use surface toggle. So by pressing Alt W, you can see that the grid has been brought. Sometimes you have to do a cut in order to get the grid to show up, but you just have to trust in your heart that it is truly using cursor orientation. This particular gizmo comes in handy for times where you want to place the grid just right and do a sort of angle cut. I especially like using it when it comes to cutting starting off of the surface, similar to what you see going on here. Now, when it comes to the gizmos, this is something that's new to 2.8, so there are still bugs that are being worked out with it. But the cursor gizmo is one that I find to be particularly essential. And with the surface toggle, I can press Alt W to turn that back off and get back to surface draw. So because I press Alt W so often, over my use, it became necessary that maybe pressing Alt W would be a good idea. Now, the second gizmo I want to talk about is the repeat shape gizmo. So if we draw a cut, keep it live, and we draw a second cut and keep it live, which both of these are live, but selecting them is hard. Now if we go up here and we turn on the gizmo, just by holding, you can see here that by holding left mouse button and shift, it'll duplicate these cutters. And that's pretty much the purpose of this gizmo at this time. If we hover over it, we also see that it has a reset axis as well for helping you sort out which axis you want to reset this on. So that's something that we will probably be expanding on in the future, because I do see here that it isn't resetting both of them. However, that's an actually very interesting idea. So we go here, we draw a box. If we hold shift, control and shift and click this, we reset the axis. So this is something from the hard op side that I actually was unaware that even existed until I started doing this video talking about gizmos just now. Whenever it comes to turning off this gizmo, you want to go up here and turn it off. Otherwise, if you select your object, it becomes your main gizmo. I don't know if you can actually shift duplicate the prime object with this particular gizmo, so I would actually recommend not leaving that on, except in instances where you actually need it. And of course, with subsequent cuts in boxcutter at this time, it will hide all the previous cutters, making your life simpler. However, we will be putting that on a toggle in the future. So that'll wrap up this quick 2-minute video talking about the gizmo systems in boxcutter.